Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So we have bought a new project car for the channel. Now it is in fact the cheapest of its kind in the UK. I'm not going to get into costs or anything like that. I may well do that at a later date. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. I guess you guys can already work out what it is by the title and thumbnail. But yeah, we're going to get outside and let's go take a look. Take a look at the new project car, guys. This is the cheapest running and driving BMW E90 3 Series M Sport in the country. So, which model is it, you're probably asking? Well, it is a 320D, and if you can see just over there, the old BMW E60 520D, it actually has the same engine. As you can see, it is 2008. That was 2008, so it has the infamous N47 engine. And you may be asking, why is it so cheap? Why is it the cheapest in the UK? And that is because the previous owner suggested that it has head gasket failure. Does it have head gasket failure? I really don't know. We'll probably get into that in a later video, but let's take a look around this thing and let's see what kind of condition it is in. So as I mentioned, it is an M Sport model, and I'm a big fan of these E90 M Sports. I think they do have a timeless look. So with it being an M Sport, it comes with all the usual M Sport extras, M Sport bumpers, side skirts, M Sport wheels. And guys, these wheels, these are probably my favorite 18-inch BMW wheel, and I'm kind of in two minds whether to keep these on this car or to put them on the BMW 130i. I may put them on them and swap the wheels over, but yeah, these wheels, I'm a big fan of these. The car is actually very clean for its age. I mean, the bodywork is in very good condition. You can tell it has definitely been looked after. There is the odd scratch. If you look closely enough, there is the odd scratch and scrape, as you would expect with a car that is 13 years old now. But I think this car is definitely going to come up very nicely. Now let's take a look on the inside. And honestly, the interior is in very good condition. As you can see, usual M Sport seats. They are the manual version, but not a problem for me. Usual wear marks on the bolster, especially on the driver's seat. And a slight wear mark on the passenger seat. And then the usual high contact areas like the steering wheel and the gear knob, because yes, this is a manual for those that are wondering. These areas do suffer quite a lot when it comes to wear, but on the whole, the interior is in very good condition. We'll take a look in the rear. You wouldn't even know that these rear seats have ever been sat in. Honestly, not a mark on them. Quick look inside of the boot. I mean, what can I really say? Not too bad in here. Now, what is really good to see is the fact that I believe it still has its very original number plates on. As you can see, BMW Park Lane, so that's the rear. And here is the front one, BMW Park Lane. So that is a very good indicator that this car has never been in an accident, which the history doesn't suggest that it has been. I'm pretty sure that this is the original paintwork on this car, and the previous owners, whoever they are, have definitely looked after this car quite well. Now the car does come with a full service history, and it comes with a stack of receipts that date back to when the car was new, so that is very, very handy to have, and it has all the signs that this car has been well looked after. Now I guess we will pop the bonnet so you can take a look at the glorious N47 engine. As you can see, This engine bay has probably never been cleaned. It is covered in filth. Now, why does the previous owner suggest that it has head gasket failure? I mean, the car does run, it does drive, it drives absolutely fine, but apparently after 15 minutes or so, we start to get some bubbling in the coolant expansion tank, and it does start to overflow. So it definitely does need investigating. It could well be a head gasket failure, but it could be something else. So I'm going to do some investigating and try and get to the bottom of it. I have already tried to bleed the air out of the cooling system. I tried to undo this bleeder screw here, but as you can see, it quite literally just snapped. These get very, very brittle after time. So I think first of all, this needs a replacement expansion tank, and then we will do like a full coolant flush or something like that, just to kind of see where we're at. But if you have a look at the coolant itself, I'm not too sure how well you're going to be able to see in there, but the coolant colour is kind of a pinky red, and BMW coolant should be blue. So I don't really know the situation with this, whether or not it has lost all of its original coolant and someone has just topped it up or what. But yeah, we definitely need to do some investigating with that. But yeah, I think this project has a great starting point. I think, you know, the bodywork, the interior and all the rest of it, they are in great condition. That side of things won't need too much attention, but of course we need the engine to be running perfectly before we take this thing on the road. So I think that will definitely be the place to start. Okay then guys, so there we go. What do we think of the new project car then? The BMW E90 320d M Sport. Now I must stress that I wasn't particularly looking for a BMW 3 Series. I wasn't particularly looking for a BMW 320d, but when I came across this car for the price that it was up for, I really could not say no. So what I'm going to do with this project, I really do not know. More than likely, I'll fix it up. I'll fix everything that is broken on the car. I'll more than likely drive it for a couple of months, and then I will move it on and get another project. But yeah, are you guys excited for this? I definitely am. If it is, you know, if it does need the amount of work that the previous owner says that it needs, you know, if it does have a head gasket failure, then this is definitely going to be something new to me. I've never replaced a head gasket before, so yeah, this is going to, you know, obviously go into a lot more depth in terms of the N47 engine, and yeah, it's definitely going to test my abilities. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think of this new project car. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you have not already done so, and I will see you all in that next one. Peace!